Hello. Let's see. Hang on a second. Here we go. Good afternoon, everyone. This is going to be a love reading. We're going to do a reading for soulmate twin flames. This is going to be a general love reading. I'm going to go ahead. Let's see what I'm going to use today. We are going to use the Divine Essentials Counterpart Oracle. Actually, my cousin just created these. Along with that, I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle. The Lover's Oracle. Got little love messages on the back of them. And let's see what else shall I use. And we'll go ahead and we'll use hang on. Seeing what deck I'm drawn to. Let's use the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Go ahead and we'll use that too, because I know a lot of you guys like that one. And then the general we'll use is, how about the Spirit Within? Yeah, where are you? There you are. And then we'll see where we go from there, because I was going to go live, but my phone only has like 30% power left on it, and my daughter's using the laptop. So we should have luck on that one. Can we see the candles? Yes. Can you see my raven? Cool, right? So, my name is Colleen. This is Mystical Moon Tarot, and this is going to be a love reading for the collective. Today is 13th, and it is the full moon today. So what are you releasing for this full moon? How do you want to let go and bring in? This is the Aries full moon, right? So this is about power, right? This is about being the emperor, right? Calling in what it is that we want. Oh, and this fell out right away. This is perfect to start the reading off. So to start the reading off, this is the opening energy here. We get the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands talks about completion, right? We just passed the 10th. And now we're into our full moon, right? So Ten of Wands talks about putting down our burdens, right? You see him carrying those off. Like the fighting is over. And it's time to put down your burdens, is what the Ten of Wands says. And because with that, we get the Star card. And Star talks about light after darkness, right? The Star also talks about wishes coming to fruition, right? So that's our opening energy for that, for this reading. So putting down our burdens, letting go of what no longer serves us, right? All right. Spirits, guides, ancestors, please be with me during this reading and help me give them clarity. Give a clear message to the collective on love, on what am I want to choose the right words. Let's give a clear message on that for love during this Aries full moon. So this is going to cover this full moon cycle, so which is like 2 weeks or something. All right, so we get the moon. The first card out, we get the moon. Nice. And we get the Nine of Pentacles. In typical Virgo energy. Probably because I'm reading it. It's picking up some of my energy. And the King of Swords. And I want to just get one more. Queen of Wands. Nice. The Ten of Pentacles is on the bottom of the decks, and the Fool is on the top, right? So when we see the Fool, we're talking about new beginnings, right? During this, I feel like the Moon card came out to tell us surprises are coming, hidden things are coming to the surface with this new full moon. So a lot of things are coming in for us. There's power coming to us for this full moon, and the bottom of the deck is 10 Pentacles, and the 10 talks about happy family life, right? More completions, right? So let's go ahead and get a message from the Lover's Oracle before I start reading. This reading is already beautiful. These gives a message for the collective in love during this Aries full moon. What can the collective expect this week, the next 2 weeks? What can we expect? Haha. And the bottom of the deck, only time will tell. Yeah. Spirit has a funny way of... My guides are really funny, right? Kind of humorous like me. Kind of sarcastic. If you want to... And the first card we get here, it says forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. All right. So that's goes to the top of the energy. It's important to release the past and live in the now, right? Not in the future, not in the past. Live in your present moment. Like live in the moment, right? And this card just keeps coming up. So I wanna, because I've seen it like 4 times while shuffling. So life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life. Create unnecessary stress. So go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. And I feel like that's what the moon card is talking about here. There's going to be some unexpected things happen, things that have been hidden that are going to come to the surface, right? So let me go ahead and get a clarifier for that one. This is a second little tarot magic. Oh, we get the Emperor. Isn't that funny that the Emperor wants to drop on the moon? That's kind of crazy. So during this full moon, the universe is asking you to be in the Emperor energy, right? Create. Go out there and get those things. And be the ruler of your world is what I feel like. Like, be in control of your personal life. If you want something, go and get it. That's what I'm feeling like for that one. And then for the 9 of Pentacles, let's see what we can get there. Wow. See. Well. What do we have here? All right, so the 9 of Pentacles talks about just that, being surrounded by pentacles, right? So 9 is the number of endings, and Pentacles are all about things we can touch, right? And with that, we get the 3 of Wands, and I feel like you've got love coming in around money. I just want to see something here. All right, so this is talking about hang on a second. Just to be sure. All right, so this is talking about so we started with the moon, right? And there being things during this moon cycle that are going to come into us, right? And the energy we get is the Emperor, which is funny because the Emperor resembles Aries, right? An astrological chart. So this is during the Aries full moon. We have worked hard, and you can see her standing there on her own, concentrating on her pentacles. You've worked hard to get to where you're at, and then you get the Three of Wands. This is the card you'll see when you start manifesting those things that you've been creating or manifesting, right? Things coming to fruition. You're gonna see this when all the benefits of your cycles come in, pretty much, right? And then we get the King of Swords, and the King of Swords talks about talk about communication, right? And then with the King of Swords, we get the Knight of Cups. And Knight's a little bit better than Pages, right? So I feel like we got communication coming in, maybe even from a water sign. It could be any sign, so don't get hung up on the signs. But the King of Swords is someone coming in to have some sort of discussion. I'm gonna look at something real quick. I'd like to tell you guys the best of what it is. Eventually, someday, I'll know these by heart, but okay. So this can be a harsh guy, okay? He believes in setting boundaries and rules, and he's read enough books on parenting, and this is the guy that can be hard on his kids, right? So this guy may be a little strict, or you could be in this energy, like the ability to be compassionate. He may find gray areas of emotion slightly harder to comprehend. So I feel like some of you don't know how to communicate, right? This is what I'm thinking, feeling with this. Like this, either the masculine or the feminine, one of you does not know how to communicate. And in comes the other one to teach you how to communicate a little better. Does that make sense? What you can't do, he makes up for that. Does that make sense? Like, you guys balance each other out, is what I'm feeling like with this. Yeah, I have my eye on the perfect relationship, and I'm in love with love itself, and will gladly search the world for my perfect partner. I am loyal, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. So, like, even though this guy might come off a little harsh and brazen, he's going to, if he thinks you're his love, he's not going to give up, if that makes sense, okay? And then you have the Queen of Wands, and wands are all about, wands are fire, right? So maybe you have a fire sign in your life. You get the Three of Cups, though, with this, and the Three of Cups talks about there being celebration. I want to just look at the Queen of Wands real quick. No, usually her. Alright, so the Queen of Wands is, I'm the one you will find driving the kids to school. Everyone knows who I am. People find me inspiring, but they also know I can be controlling and demanding. The Queen of Wands is savvy in both business and pleasure, and she could describe someone who has your back. The need to nurture your appointments and friends list, or even someone who could get their claws out of crust. So this is sociable, determined, warm, dominant. So we have a King of Swords and a Queen of Wands. So this is, I feel like this is the feminine energy. This is a sociable person. Now you could be in the feminine energy even if you're a male, right? So this to me talks about going out in places, because with that we get the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups talks about there being celebrations and stuff, right? But in this, the Three of Cups is just like the ultimate pleasure card, right? So with that we get fire and the Queen and the Three of Cups. So I feel like you'll be going places here. Hang on, I just want to look at these cards one more time. I feel like I'm missing something. This King of Swords looks like he's coming to sweep you off your feet, look. And there she is, just to herself, and I feel like he's coming for her, like he's been searching for her. That's what I feel like with this. Like, even though to other people he might be a harsh energy, or he might seem like he doesn't care, in all actuality he does. And he's coming for his love. Okay? And then we see the sociable side of it, her warm tenderness, and the Three of Cups with the celebration of their love, right? For each other. Let me go ahead and draw some messages here and see what the divine masculine and divine feminine have to say to each other. Yeah? And this full moon. So I feel like releasing the past here, like, could even be releasing bad situations. Maybe you guys have had an argument, and you're just calling in newness, I feel like. Whatever was in the past is going to stay there, I feel like. Doesn't mean someone from the past isn't coming back. It just means there'll be new energy. So those are for the divine masculine to his feminine, and these will be the feminine to the masculine. These are on the feminine side. All right. One more for the masculine. What does the masculine want to say to the feminine? And also, if you can tell, I'm feeling a little bit better today, as I actually got dressed and did my makeup. Not my hair, but my makeup. Alright, so coming from the masculine to his feminine, this is what we get. I fantasize about you all the time. Nobody knows how to seduce me like you, which you get with this card here. Like, I feel like when she comes around, he is just putty in her hands, right? That's what I feel like. And then he says, do you still love me? I feel like I'm losing you. So I feel like he has second guesses about whether he should come back or not, because he doesn't know if she still feels the same. And he's afraid of that confrontation. And then the last one we get is, I want to be the only one who gets to see your naked body and soul. So I feel like this guy is like in that energy of like, he thinks that's mine. Kind of like, I don't want to say like a property, but yeah, kind of sort of. Like, that's my love, and I want to be the only one to experience her. Does that make sense? And then from the feminine side, we get, I need to take things slow because I'm nervous. I feel like she feels the same way, but she is in that energy where she thinks she could get hurt again, so she's not wanting to really trust. Does that make sense? But she also says, I want to spend forever with you. But she needs to take things slow because it says, I am addicted to your love and attention. So she definitely is feeling, this is a beautiful connection. I think they both actually feel the same way, except one of them is pushing forward and one of them is pulling back, and this is not the way it always happens with this kind of connection. I want to go ahead and pull a couple from here, see what we got before I go out of this reading. I'm going to pull some oracle cards too. This is the Rider-Waite cards. And let's see what the collective needs to know most during this full moon. I think it's crazy that we got the Emperor and the full moon together like that for this reading. That was just amazing. That was perfect. You can't make this shit up for the Aries full moon. Like, I mean, shit, the Emperor is there. Aries is the Emperor in tarot, right? Like, seriously. And it's an Aries full moon. That is just confirmation that some good shit's gonna happen for us this full moon. Now, I'm claiming it. Over there are my abundance candles. Sure am, because we get the 9 of Pentacles again, bitches. Oh, shit. And we get the 4 of Pentacles, and let's get one more. There's a Lover's card twice. I just saw 3 times. Definitely got some stuff going on with love, huh? Ooh. I wanted one more, but we got 5 there, so let's see what the bottom of the deck is. The 4 of Wands. Alright, so the first card we get is the 9 of Pentacles, and this says money and possessions are safe if you're cautious and disciplined. So watch your financial investments, rely on your own instincts and research. You may come into love, some money, possible inheritance, or lottery winnings. So, like, 9 of Pentacles is just you standing in your power, pretty much, taking care of yourself, because right after that you get the 4 of Pentacles, which talks about an inheritance or a gift of money. You try to... This is... 4 of Pentacles almost talks like a contract signed, right? So I feel like maybe some of you are going to start a new job, or you get an inheritance and you're signing something, whatever it is, you're going to be fruitful in this full moon energy. I feel like some of you are getting new jobs because you get the 2 of Wands. This is commanding respect, making decisions, new creative ideas needed for success. So if you have any creative ideas during this full moon, I would listen to them, because you got the 2 of Wands here. So 2 is also about unions and coming together, right? 2 people could be within love, business, pleasure, you know. You also get the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is inner peace and strength, right? She's beauty. This is saying, listen to your intuition, and passive reactions are better than aggressive ones, okay? While you remain calm of the outcome. Like, just, I feel like this is saying, listen to your intuition. You already know what the outcome is going to be, so don't react harshly, right? The answers to all your questions are already inside you. Tap into your gut. A mysterious and desirable yet unattainable woman. So, like, let your beauty shine, I feel like, with this, right? And then we get the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles talks about someone who is hardworking, he's successful, he might have a nice car, Basically it's the finer things in life, right? So you got like King of Pentacles energy coming in, so maybe that's the masculine. I feel like he's like a business owner maybe, or if he's not a business owner, he has a very high paying job. That's what I feel like for that. And I'm going to go ahead and pull one more. I'll pull a couple of these angel answer cards, and then we will be done. These are the angels, right? Or are these the fairies? I believe those are the fairies. Let's get the angels. Those are the fairies. I just saw the sign that my phone is at 15%. So, no. That's funny, I picked up the wrong deck and the card that fell was the moon card. Ooh, I'm telling you, we've got something going on with this moon here, right? Ah, here we go. These are the angel answers. I just looked up at 2633. Couple more shuffles. And again with the Emperor, I swear. And then we got the Dreamer. And let's get one more. And the angel. The angels tonight look like Metatron and Michael. One more for the collective. What they need to know. Oh, that was 2, so we'll just take that. Alright, and I'll go ahead and read these 4. So, of course, 4 is all about building foundations, right? And that's the Emperor again. So, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So, it's time for us to get into our leadership roles, right? And because I feel like some of us are getting new jobs where leadership roles are going to be very important, right? Or going after what we really want, right? Because then we get the Dreamer, and there's a 0 on here, and that's like fresh starts, right? This is the God Force. Archangel Metatron's on this card, and it's a leap of faith. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So again, get into your leadership roles and follow your faith. Like, you can't get something if you don't get out there and go for it, right? And then you get the 2 of fire, and the 2 talks about collaborations, unions, right? You've come into your own. This is a new partnership or contracts. Continue to move forward. And you get the fire behind you. So, like, again, with these fire signs, it is Aries, not Aries. Yeah, and it is the Aries full moon. So, in Aries is a fire sign. So you've come into your own new partnership for contracts. Continue to move forward. So I feel like this is just saying keep progressing, keep moving forward, or like I like to say, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And so then we get the 10 of fire, and 10s are about completions, right? Fire is all over the place here. And so too much work, except help from others, life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. So again, like with, it's okay to get in there with new partnerships, but don't overwork yourself lest you become sick like me, and then you'll have no choice but to stay home and nurse yourself back to health, right? And so that is all of the time that we have for this reading, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Namaste. Have a great night.